to the Off-Grid family. Today I'm starting to get on with a project that I've been meaning to sort of pick back up and go with for quite some time, which is the wind turbine project, or one of the wind turbines I'll be making. I've had tons of requests to start this back up again, and I keep meaning to, but while my grinder was broken I couldn't get on with it, and then when I fixed it there was other projects I needed to do, so I'm going to start it again today. What I want to do today is get it on a stick, or like on a post, get it outside, and we'll test some of the voltages that come in. I had it connected up to a leaf blower the other day and put that on my Instagram account, which is here, and I hope you all go to go and see that, because I spent about an hour cleaning my workshop after that, because it was a second-hand leaf blower and I didn't take into consideration the amount of dry grass that would be in it, and literally I covered everything, and even now, even after I cleared up, looking behind the camera, I can see loads of little bits that I missed. So go and see that on Instagram, because make it worth my while posting it. But the problem today is it's the first dry day we've had and there doesn't seem to be any wind. So I'll still put it out, and then just every now and again when there's a bit of a gust of wind, hopefully we'll get some sort of reading. I do have a wind speed checker somewhere, but I got no idea where I've put that. So I'll be able to test the exact wind speeds and the exact voltage coming in. Now, in the last videos I spoke about these wires, which are to the actual spinny thing to stop the wires tangling. I know, it's a technical term. I honestly do not think these will be able to carry anything like 12 volts. They say they're fine for 250 volts. I don't believe that. So I'm basically going to connect them up, see if they burn out when it starts getting some speed behind it. So I honestly do not think these tiny little hairs will be able to take 250 volts. All I need is, it's going to be about between 10 and 30 volts, I would say, going through it, but we'll have to see. First thing I want to do then is connect it up to a post here and connect all the wires and everything up. I think I'll do the wires first. Right, this is all that's holding. This is all that's holding the actual propeller blades on at the moment, which isn't acceptable. So I'm going to get a big bolt, whop it down, and then I'm going to find a way of screwing that into it, and that way it will be held on. I wouldn't trust this in gale force winds to hold these propellers on, you know. Now this came with a nice little clippy jobber here, but I don't have any of these kind of things, so I'm just going to cut it off and strip the wires and solder them together. Solder them to those, I mean, not solder them together physically. Alright. It's already been broken, that wire. I think I'm just going to connect the red to the red and the black to the black. Make life easy. These here are so thin, I can't even believe that they will allow, 12 volts through without breaking. But we're just going to try. Sorry if you hear me sniffing, I've got a cold and I just can't seem to shift it at the moment. Now I've set up the wires to the multimeter, and I'm going to whop the drill on it and see if we burn out any of the wires going on full speed. Well, I'm shocked. It didn't burn them out, so that's a good sign. So now I know I want to make a little housing for this. I'm probably just going to use a milk carton of a milk bottle of some kind. I only want it out there as a test, and eventually I'll change all this housing anyway to something a bit more usable and a bit not more professional, but a bit more sustainable. At the moment it's not too safe, you know, the motor's not completely connected and so on. So I want to change this whole setup if I can. Cut out a small bit of that flooring that I use for nearly everything, and this is going to be my tail fin at the back. It's just temporary. The whole of this project is just temporary, but now I'm going to connect it to this piece of wood. Okay, so here it is in all its glory. Sorry about the camera work at the moment, but I haven't got my tripod with me. I need to just tighten the blades on properly. I balanced this so it's connected, and it's almost the same weight as the front end. And now I'm going to connect this to the pole, and we're going to shove it outside. Okay, so here it is on the pole. It's got free movement side to side and obviously that way. And I've just wired it up to, believe it or not, some bell wire, which is only rated at 24 volts. So if there is anything that goes wrong, now I've tested those wires, we'll see if this can actually handle it. But I'm going to put it outside now, and we're going to test it with a bit of wind, hopefully. The sun's gone down now, and there is a little bit of wind, but not anything major. There's literally no wind out at all. Seven volts. Okay, so the wind turbine wasn't a complete and utter success, but it wasn't a complete failure. There's too much wobble on it when it gets too fast, which is the actual joint between the wood and the actual spindle that I used. There's a few issues that I need to sort out, so what I think I might do is go straight back to the beginning and build a new housing for the actual motor and have that connected to the shaft that it'll be on eventually, and rework the entire sort of housing of it, just so that I can feel more confident that it's not just going to snap off in high winds and so on. That'll be another video that hopefully will be in the next few weeks. I've got a lot of things on at the moment, but we'll see. I just got to juggle a few things around. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.